Yes, I met him in high school and was crazy about him.
We graduated, I went and played baseball right immediately that year, 47. And then 48, we started our romance.
I think I probably proposed. I don't really remember. We just decided when we graduated, we'd get married. That was all there was to it.
Yeah.
We married on Valentine's Day. We've been married 70 years. 70 years, but I tell everybody that's because half of the time he was gone. So it's really only 35. He had a defective valve. He's had it for some time.
It got so I couldn't breathe easy. It was, if I do something in the yard, I'd have to sit down and wait for my breath to come back.
But the only bad thing is he doesn't complain. So when this happened with his heart, I didn't know he was that bad until finally.
TAVR, it's an acronym that stands for Transcatheter Aortic Valve Replacement. It means basically that we are going through an artery in a leg, passing tubes and a valve up through the artery into the landing zone where your current valve is that is causing your heart problems. And we effectively implant a new valve in place of it.
Mr. Bell happened to come along at just about the right time when we were just about ready to start. And he was pretty sick. He was hospitalized a couple of times with congestive heart failure. His heart muscle function was not strong, it was weak. And we recognized that if he was going to get treated, we needed to treat him quickly.
You were just too old to have the open heart surgery. It would take so long to recover.
He told me everything, the good and the bad. And I didn't really want open heart. And if he mentioned that, and said be less invasive, I said, let's do it. Because it wasn't any quality in life of just sitting around and huffing and puffing, trying to get air.
And timing is everything, and the timing worked out perfectly for Mr. Bell. He also was a really robust man for his age. He had been a firefighter and a swimmer and very motivated man. And so I think he was really the ideal first candidate. There were some issues with his heart being a little weak, but overall I felt very good about him being our first candidate, and the timing was really good.
And then I had the operation, and then I can breathe. It was great.
We had Mr. Bell come in on the 29th of December, and he was home in time to celebrate the new year.
The best part of all of this, I think, was when I went to the volunteer party for the Pebble Beach Pro-Am tournament. And this was exactly 1 month after his TAVR, and there he is. I run into him at a party, looking as great as can be. It turns out I found out he had been volunteering for the Pebble Beach Pro-Am tournament for about 58 years, I think it was. I took a selfie with him, which I was very proud of, but it was moving when I had a conversation with he and his son started tearing up about how they never would have imagined a month before that he was going to be able to make this event, and how special it was for Ted to have made it to the event and to be enjoying himself. And that was spectacular. That was like, what a wonderful moment. I'll never forget.
It's truly rewarding when you see patients at 30 days for their follow-up, or you run into them at the grocery store and they're now able to walk through the grocery store without having to stop and catch their breath or ride on a scooter. It's truly life-changing for these patients and for their caregivers to see that we've made an impact.
the fact that the hospital has supported this program actually says something very positive for the community, that the hospital is looking around for ways of making itself better.
It's a 5-star hospital with very experienced surgeons who have excellent results. Dr. Goldberg, who's been doing TAVRs for many, many years, was one of the original people doing them, and just coming together as a new program, it is a very solid program. And I think that they should feel very confident in coming to community hospital for a TAVR procedure.
I mean, when they came out and told my son, our daughter, he made it was such a relief that, well, I've got him back for a few more years.